Howdy folks. So pardon the lights being off, but it helps the filming, and pardon my nasally speech. I've got the crud. So anyway, I'm testing a turbo, or I put together a turbo in order to write a file for someone, and it's an unusual turbo, but I was able to use one out of my stash that had an RPM sensor in it. So my neighbor had given me about probably 20-30 feet of lamp cord. So I put some ends on the lamp cord and strung it into the dyno operation area. Now while I'm walking, I'll tell you, I thought my dyno computer could read that pickup. It turns out it could not. But with the multimeter on hertz, the reading of hertz is actually correct. So here's a run, and I forgive all the poor filming and all. I'm so nerdly excited about this, and I had to get it out here just because I was so excited. So here's the run, and we'll just watch it real quick. About 35 pounds of boost. We back up here. That thing went up to about a 1.81. So at around 1800 RPM, 35 pounds of boost, the multimeter was reading 1.81 kilohertz. So without getting into too much, so the hertz is 1 cycle per second. So 1.81 kilohertz, you take that and you divide it or times it by 1,000 to make it hertz, and you end up with, I don't know, 18,000 or something. I suck at math, sorry. But anyway, and then you times that times 60 to get it, and that gives you your revolutions per second, times it times 60, and you get revolutions per minute. So on that run, where we ran, I think it was 817 horsepower, and we ran a maximum of about 35 pounds of boost, the number was, after the math was applied, 108,600. So that is the shaft RPM of that. And if I can find, oh shucks, you know what? Here's a problem. Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Open files, downloads. Sorry, folks. I want to get a compressor map to show you. No, that's not it either. All right, hang on here. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, there we go. I should have just went right to that. So, so here is a Garrett. That's an 85 millimeter turbo that's on there. And this is a Garrett 85 millimeter compressor map. And you can see that 108,000 is, this is 84,000 right here. So 108,000 is way off the map. So if all this was correct, which, you know, it's a chance it's not, but I think it is. Some of you might be able to, some of you smart people might be able to chime in. But basically, we were running a 4.58 pressure ratio, which is basically right around here. And we were running 106,800 RPM. So we were probably somewhere in this. No, that's not right, because you don't go up in pressure ratio. All right, let me go back here to the RPM. So 84,000, 77, 84, probably around 94, 104, 108. So probably we're right up in this, right in this area here, about 4.58 at around 106,000. So it's off the map. It's not a good scene. This turbo is actually got a GT50 turbine wheel in it, 1.41 housing with a 85 millimeter compressor wheel. It's a copy of something that somebody else makes, not Garrett based, but BorgWarner S400 based. Anyway, I just was so excited about that. I just had to show it. Let's just watch it one more time. There's the boost gauge over there. It's hard to see. Now, I've already rambled on. Why don't I just go ahead and take it even further? Let's go ahead and, just for the heck of it, we'll show the particulars of the run. You might want to see that. So, the maximum horsepower, maximum boost was at 1700 RPM. Drive pressure was greater than boost at the tip end, and then basically once we got to about 1961, then drive pressure went down, boost went up. So that's nice. Let's just take a peek here at the temperature. Yeah, so we came in at 2000 at 13, and then it just kept going up. This won't be a suitable working file as it stands. It peaked out at 1407. This is actually one of the compound turbo files that I decided to just test with a single. So a single 85 millimeter is not enough to handle the amount of fuel that a compound of a 4-inch and a 75 can handle. 2,495 foot-pounds at 1670. Maximum horsepower was 817 at 1774. So anyway, there you go. Hope you guys find it as exciting as I did. First time ever monitoring turbo shaft speed. It's really cool.